We pulled him up, and you know what he said? He got mad at us for like, why the fuck do you guys push me? And we're like, we're not even near you, bro. Like, you went there yourself. You went to check it yourself.
Hello everyone and welcome to Not Our Podcast. In this day of spookiness, we'll be sharing our own ghost stories. Some we experience ourselves. Well then, happy Halloween. Ooh. Anyways, happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Yay! Not like I have a lot of horror stories, but yeah.
Ooh, that's scary. Ooh.
It can be any supernatural talks you like, you know. Halloween ghosts.
So I can talk about the ghosts that I like.
You like ghosts? I mean,
I like
you have
ghosts.
a crush on ghosts?
No.
Talk about your paranormal
You know
waifus.
what?
I'm
No.
not gonna be able to sleep tonight because we were talking about ghosts.
Oh yeah.
And if
I don't like
Well,
those.
and if we talk about ghosts, they'll just
Good luck.
they'll know we talk
Good
about
luck.
them.
Yeah, but do they understand English?
We
Hope
say their
not.
names.
Don't say their names.
Don't say their
Say
name.
Oh, are we gonna
if it's
explain
if
them?
it's that long-haired lady, say
we
it
can
Miss
give them.
K
We
or
can give them nicknames.
right,
We can
yeah.
give them nicknames like Bob
Okay,
or something.
Miss K and then Jumping Candy.
Miss P,
Okay.
Mr. P,
Jumping
Miss
Candy.
K.
Mr. P.
Jumping
Okay.
candy.
Lampa.
Lumper.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, let's go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You
Who wants to
feel-
be the first sacrifice?
No, Dhika's gotta explain stuff. Go, Dhika.
Oh,
go.
okay.
Yeah, intro.
You are host.
Again, I mean, it's supernatural stories. You can talk about any supernatural stuffs. Like Natasha's a vampire for one,
Oh my god, guys.
and werewolves, zombies, any stories you like, or you can just
Actually, if it's zombies, we're all zombies. Have you seen
we're dead
uni
inside.
students?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and we're extremely sleep deprived. Eat.
I've yawned 10 times for the last 5 minutes, so
And JS joined you all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and yeah, I kind of feel bad for ghosts if there are many beliefs they are restless spirits who died not naturally, right? Not in peace.
Yep.
And then people make entertainment out of them. Like, imagine if someone...
Horror stories? Like horror movies like we're doing right now.
Yep.
Yeah, next thing you know, there's gonna be an anonymous Discord user and just bloop.
Oh,
shit. That's
When that happens, good luck,
Oh,
guys.
man.
I'm all the way in
man.
UK.
Or people doing paranormal investigations. Like, imagine someone close to you died of,
some mysterious
Murder.
because of mysterious causes. Oh, okay.
let's say, murder in your house, and then
What the hell? What do you mean murder in my house?
I'm not accusing you, Natasha. You got suspicious
Why are
pretty
you so-
quickly. Yeah, why are you so
suspicious?
defensive all of a sudden? Right, so and yeah, imagine that happened, and then people started coming in and do paranormal investigations, claiming
Hey,
this and that
demons,
about your loved
it's your
one.
boy.
Yeah,
Hey demons, it's your boy.
the cool boys.
uh,
And yeah, that part I felt bad. But if it's not some innocent people, then I don't know. That's a different story.
usually like those restless spirits, they go around and kill people, though, right? So that's what they,
Yeah.
that's what they show in the movie. So
They are movies. I mean, I'm sure there are like people too, different people. Well, yeah, different dead people. Some are kind, some are not kind.
I mean, they're restless. Then like they couldn't like go in peace. I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Different
enough about
beliefs.
ghosts.
Yeah, we all.
Is anyone a shaman here?
Oh, no one's a shaman here, sadly.
Oh, fun fact: we call shamans smart people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's how backwards
if
this
you're-
country is. That's really
If
how
you're
country
smart
is
backwards this
in
completely
country is.
Indonesia, then you're a
superstitious.
shaman.
No. I really think they're smart. They're able to take money from people by doing that, so they're smart. They're indeed smart.
When you
They
put
do
it that
voodoo
way. When you actually put it that way.
I mean, to a certain extent, like they're pretty smart, I guess.
I guess.
Like, I don't know.
Fooling and deceiving people.
I honestly don't know. Like maybe they do believe that like the paranormal and whatnot, like on like the paranormal things they do. So like, can't exactly call it fooling people if they actually believe that, right?
No, like you lived here like all your life. Don't you notice like we got stuff here that doesn't make sense, like the voodoo stuff, black magic stuff.
I've heard like
You
Yes.
live anywhere with very deep supernatural traditions, and it doesn't make sense. Even like in the developed world, there are still like roots of like the paranormal, paranormal traditions.
exactly. It's not like exactly exclusive to us. And then like, I mean, I personally don't exactly believe in any of those. Like, yeah. They claim, yeah, their claims, but then like, I respect their culture and whatnot.
It's a culture.
It's
It's a culture,
interesting.
yeah.
It's
It's a
really
culture
interesting to
thing.
like go into the lore and
I
stuff.
won't. Technically speaking, I don't.
Okay.
Don't?
You don't what?
You don't.
He
Anyways, let's start with the
Technically
stories.
speaking, I don't. Technically speaking, I don't believe. I don't believe like those things. But like, if I were to actually confront, but if you ask me to confront, no.
So, like, if say we were to leave you in an abandoned house overnight,
I turn into the most pious person you know.
Actually, yeah, that's actually true.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I say I don't believe, but like I am shit at like.
Yeah,
ghost
I understand
movies
as
and, like,
well.
Scary story, yeah, scary movies and scary games, like shit at that.
I mean, I don't mind horror stories and movies. Like, I can just turn the volume really low.
what if you play a VR horror game?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, no.
interesting.
I would
No.
never do that.
No, thank you. hell, I even get scared just playing Subnautica, and it's not even a horror game.
Yeah, you have your own fears.
I'm
You
just
like
scared of
VR
the
though?
dark. I'm just really scared of the dark.
You know, shall we start?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The stories.
Go ahead. Who wants to be the first sacrifice? Like I said before.
Sacrifice.
I don't know.
I mean, you guys always sacrifice me in escape room, so
Yeah,
Really?
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
true. All right,
fair
Dhika, you go
enough.
first.
Yeah.
Nika, you go first.
Go ahead. Editor
Continue
someone.
the tradition.
Yeah. Go start.
so for me, I mean, I wouldn't want to experience anymore. I didn't have like any scary stuffs. It's just unexplainable. Yeah, it's back when I was a kid. I think kids like are quite vulnerable to these kinds of things. Back then, when camera was still a really new thing, kinda new thing, and cameras on phones actually. Like, so my mom had a phone with a camera, and I was really excited as a kid about it. So I love to run around with the camera on recording this and that. And then this one time, while running around the house with the camera on recording, whenever I pass this certain spot near the living room, the screen goes all red. But the red
Shit.
is like not blood red. It's like a shirt kind of red. I recognized it because it looked like a red shirt my mom had, and I don't know why. Whenever I pass that spot, like it shows this red cloth close up to the. It's like if you put the camera really close to someone wearing a red shirt to the shoulder part. Yeah, it just looked like that. But whenever, so it's between the bedroom and the kitchen. But whenever I reach the kitchen or I reach the bedroom, it's gone. So it's just like on that one tile. Kid me was like,
Is it like really dark or something, or?
no, it's, imagine you hold your camera landscape, your phone camera landscape, and then you face it right onto your shoulder. Not stick to it, but like just face it to your shoulder, that it's enough to cover the whole screen. But there's still enough light for the camera to receive.
Weird.
Create an image. Yeah. But back then, kid me
That's
thought
weird.
it was just a camera thing. Like some camera malfunction thing. And I always delete the videos afterwards because I don't want to take up more memories.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Don't want to take up more memories.
And yeah, that's one. Luckily, nothing happened. It's just something weird. And then another time was when I was in the bathroom. I was done taking a bath and then I exited. When I think it was when I was reaching for the door and I was exiting, or when I was outside, like I just heard a voice, like a woman's voice right next to my ear going like, wow, and then laugh like,
Oh shit.
like that kind of
Oh my god. Ugh.
ghost laugh. I
Yeah.
didn't feel scared though. It sounded like, just like say your aunt playing with you as a kid, just surprising like, wow, and then laugh. And
Is it loud?
it wasn't really loud. It's like someone talking to you right beside you normally.
It's like whispering in your ear.
No, not whisper, like a normal voice.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And
That's weird.
afterwards, I immediately went to my mom and I asked like, did anyone call me or did anyone say something? And my mom said no. And it's kind of obvious though. No one said anything because no one was close to me. Like, I went out of the bathroom. I think my mom was in the bedroom, inside, kind of deep inside the bedroom, and then everyone else were quite far away. I remember afterwards, I immediately went to the computer and I told Jerry about this on Facebook. It was quite the
It's a long
experience.
time
It
ago.
was that long ago.
That was
Yeah,
Facebook,
the age
man.
of Facebook.
I think I actually. I don't actually. Never mind. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I don't even remember you telling me that. So yeah.
It is just a short thing. And like those experiences were experiences where it just happened and I didn't look for it. And well, kid me, I mean, these paranormal stuffs, they scare me, but it's I guess you can say the fun in it. It is quite irresistible.
You just can't help but find out more.
Yeah, like the fear, it beats boredom. So, in my grandma's restaurant,
Oh boy.
they
So
have
when it starts with
CCTVs.
grandma, it's gonna be scary.
No, it's not that
Restaurant.
scary. So they have CCTVs,
Okay,
right? And back then, I tried helping out at the shop as much as I could, but as a kid, I mean, I wasn't that competent. My brain wasn't. Even now, it's not. My brain isn't working that well. But yeah, so
Very evident in
everything.
some of the games we've played. Yep. Yeah.
So
That's
what I
such a
did
sad
was
thing to say.
what I did was usually like say order this they ordered this pempek fish cake, some kind of fish cake, I guess Indonesian food, and then I just grab it and then transfer it to the kitchen place. So the raw food is separated from the kitchen, right? It's displayed up front in a showcase. So I take it from there and then I bring it to the kitchen for them to fry. But besides that, I usually while waiting, I usually sit on the computer in the restaurant and then I like to just check out the CCTV recording in the middle of the night, like throughout the night, I fast forward and see what's
Man,
there.
you're asking for troubles.
I know.
Why are you
Technically, you are.
do these
Oh
kinds
my
of
God.
things, you know?
Why?
As Jerry said, it is evident that my brain isn't fully functional.
Pet Society was a thing back then. I think Pet Society is a better alternative than hunting ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that times. Yeah.
I was just, well, not just, I was really curious. And I did find some things. But it's nothing scary, but it's also unexplainable. Because, like, so the restaurant, it's fully closed, except, say, on one side of the wall, there's like a thin, small window, and it's quite high as well. And the window is facing an alley, like a dark, small alley.
Okay.
So obviously no cars would pass, and I don't think I've ever seen motorcycles passing through. Even if they do, like the reflections wouldn't be, well, the light wouldn't be reflected inside the restaurants. If it does, you would see, like, you know, if a light passing through a window, you would see the shape of the window. And like what I saw was, well, where I think there were quite a few incidents where like this orb of light, the classic orb of light, like floating about. It's not on the wall, like it's not on the wall just passing by. It's really an orb of light, a small orb of light, just floating up and down and then disappear. And
Oh shit.
well, that's it. I mean, nothing happened there. So my experiences were actually not that bad. I just
Okay.
Hey,
So,
orbs of light are
It-
pretty
it's
scary.
not that bad.
yeah, it's not scary, but it's something.
It's still like creepy stuff.
It's creep. And another time that was kind of surprising was after my grandfather passed away. We were in the cremation place thingy, and then so my grandfather, I think he was getting cremated, and I was with my cousin. I think he was really young back then, 5-year-old or 3-year-old even, but he was able to speak already. And I was playing with him, and then he suddenly looked up to one ceiling corner of the place, and then he was like, bye grandpa, and waving like that.
Shit.
And well, I looked there and there's nothing
That's kind
there.
of sweet, but like, yeah.
That's sweet,
That's
but scary
sweet
as
at
fuck.
the same time.
Sweet,
Kind of
scary, and
yikes.
sad.
Yeah.
I mean, if it is actually your grandpa, then like, you know, it's
Yeah,
not
it's a
exactly
good
scary.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's
like,
good, but
aw.
kind of yikes.
The wholesome,
Yeah,
the
weird.
wholesome part of like all this paranormal crap.
I just find it like happy, sad, bittersweet, you know?
Wholesome,
Yeah.
wholesome yet
Happy,
scary.
He's
Also
there,
creepy.
but he's not there. But at least I know he's going somewhere,
there.
you know?
Yeah.
I was about to pounce
going
at you
up.
when you said happy, sad, but then like you said bittersweet directly, so like, you know, you are forgiven.
I know the word. I just
Who else
wanted
says
to
happy,
play around.
sad?
Fucking oxymoron.
And well, that's it from me actually for my experiences. But well, there was this story that I loved. It's not supernatural. I don't know if the literature kids know about this. It's the story Pale Man Room 201 by Julius someone. I forgot the author.
Feels
I'm
like-
sorry.
Feels like I've heard of that before, but I'm not sure.
Tell us.
Continue.
It's not scary, but I just find it really meaningful. And just mentioned first, I heard it first from the podcast Fictional. And so the story is about this guy. He was sent on a vacation. Well, he was sent on a vacation. He arrived in this hotel, and so he checked in his room. First, he was assigned to room 212, but he insisted that he wanted room 201. So he got room 201, and his life isn't exactly the greatest, because he got room 201, right? And then when he went out to the hallway, he saw this pale man coming out from room 212. And then he was like, I'm gonna be friends with that guy. Because his whole life, he usually doesn't take the first step. This time he really wants to do things first.
I see.
So he tried, but like usually when he comes out of his room, room 212 is near the stairs. So the pale man immediately went down the stairs and he was too late to catch up. And then he met this old woman as well in the hallway. She was in room 206. And yeah, they talked a bit. And then the man, the protagonist, the main man, he lived on his vacation. Like he went to it in the hotel outside, but no one seemed friendly. They're the kind of polite but not friendly kind of attitude. And then afterwards, when he went back to the hotel, he knocked on room 212, wanting to be friends with the pale man, but no one came out. So he went to his room, and when he was going to his room, contemplating if the pale man actually wanted to be friends, room 208 opened, and the pale man came out. But the main man, again, was too late to greet the pale man. And then life went on. The main man tried to ask the clerk on the desk about the pale man. But the clerk was like, information about guests shouldn't be let out, those kinds of things. And then a few days later, he saw the pale man coming out of room 206. And room 206 was the old woman's room, right? So the main man asked the guy on the desk, like, how come this guy keeps on moving rooms? And like, what about room 206? And then the guy on the desk again said that the pale man doesn't exist, and in room 206 the old woman just died, like last night.
Shit.
What the hell?
And then a few days later, the pale man's room, the pale man moved to room 202, so like the door was slightly open, and then he saw the pale man smoking inside, and then the main man asked the guy again on the desk, and the guy on the desk was like, this guy doesn't exist. So he went to room 202. The both of them went to room 202. The guy, the bellboy, I guess you can call him the bellboy, opened the door, and the room was dark and empty. And he wiped his finger on the chair, and it was dusty, like the chair the pale man was sitting on. The main man was shocked. So the bellboy went out and then was like, if you need anything, let me know. After the bellboy left, the main man went to his room 201, and when he was gonna open the door behind him, room 202, clicked open, and the pale man appeared. And the main man was so shocked, he rushed in towards his room, and then he remembered he was sent on this vacation by his boss. Well, he worked in a university as a professor, and then he remembered that the bellboy gave him the same look everyone else gave him when he left for the vacation. It was a look of pity. Apparently he was sick and he was dying. When he realized that, he finally thought he should face his death with dignity, and his door finally opened and the pale man entered, and that's the end. Apparently the pale man was death. And
Oh,
Whoa, what a
yeah, I
plot
love
twist.
the twist
wow.
there.
damn.
That's a nice
That's
story.
kind of good. That's really good.
Yeah,
Nice
pretty
story.
actually
good.
nice.
Yeah, I didn't tell try to make it dramatic or anything because we're on time limit. But yeah, I really love that story, the twist, and the guy was supposed to be in room 212 and he insisted that he takes room 201 because it faces.
So basically, it's a metaphorical sense of trying to prolong his own death, but it's inevitable because death will come for him eventually.
Yeah, but if you look at
basically
his personality as well, he finally take his step to being someone who's more determined, you could say. Anyways, yeah.
Nice.
I love that story. So check it out if you are interested in it or listen to the episode.
Where? Give us the link.
Search
I
up
wanna
the
read.
podcast Fictional, and then I think it's the newest.
Is it on
the latest.
Spotify or YouTube?
It should be. The guy who made the podcast is the same one from Myths and Legends.
Oh, YouTube then.
Maybe I listen to him on Castbox usually.
Oh, all right.
Anyways, yeah, moving on.
Nice.
not sponsored, by the way.
It's just a great podcast. I mean, Myths and Legends. I love the show, so yeah.
Free shout out.
Free shout out, even though we're the lesser one.
Yeah.
Moving on to Rafi. Actually, I think he has quite
Oh,
a lot of stories.
There's a lot of stories.
I have a lot, but I think I will only tell 2.
I mean, whichever,
Sure. Okay,
whichever
let's
you
start.
feel like, whichever safest as well for all of us, so we can sleep tonight.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, I'm quite sensitive to the paranormal stuff. I can feel, but I cannot see. And right now I feel something's behind me, but don't bother.
We shouldn't have recorded this at 10 p.m. Seriously,
Nah,
guys.
it's fine.
Yeah, that was such a mistake.
It's fine.
Not for you. It's still afternoon for you.
Do like daylight hours actually affect like paranormal activity? Just asking right now.
I don't think it does.
I mean, it
Not gonna lie.
affects your
really.
feeling.
Yeah, it definitely affects our feeling, but then like
I don't think
Well,
it
it could be the
affects
placebo
them.
effect. So,
Yeah. Okay. Let's start. The first one it happened like a few years ago. I was home alone, like literally no one was home except me, and then it was in the afternoon or in the evening. I forgot. You know me. If there's no one home, I will pee with the door open, shower with the door open, poop with the door open.
Look at this free bachelor right here.
Because there's no one to look at me. Like freedom.
That's also me when I'm home alone.
See? Yeah, exactly.
I gotta get that image out of my head.
I just put on loud music.
So
That too.
younger me
Dignity,
thought
damn it.
showering with the door open was a good idea. So I did it. When I was showering, like a few minutes of turning on the water, like there's nothing happening. And then I started to put on my shampoo and stuff, and then I saw something walk by the toilet door.
shit.
And I was like, that looked like my mom. So I went out the toilet, and I looked at the door, my house. It was still locked. There's no one. So I was like, maybe it's my imagination. And then I started to continue showering, finishing off. And then after I put on my towel and then going out of the toilet, I heard footsteps upstairs. And then I thought again, is that my brother? Was he home? So I started calling him, like, are you home? Or are you home? And then no answer. So I was like, oh shit, boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And then those events like happened for a few times before it disappeared. The second time it happened, I was in my room. Oh yeah, for the record, this doesn't happen to me only. It happened to my brother and my mom.
Your fucking house is haunted, dude.
Yeah, so it happened to them. It happened to me. This only happened when I had my old fridge. I don't know why. The old fridge has something to do with it. Like, scary shit, man.
So the
You're
fridge was the
feasting.
problem.
I think so. Cause one time I was hungry at midnight, so I went down alone. It was so dark. Like, so I turned on the light in the kitchen. Just that one light. So it's just me and darkness around me. Like, so I was thinking like, maybe I should make something like a tea or like, I don't know, milk. So I took the mug, and then my mug shelf was glass. Like, you can see what's reflected on it. And when I was taking my mug, I saw like this dark figure beside the fridge. Like, it's always the fucking fridge, man. Like, they attract me and the ghost. Like,
They can't resist food, man.
they can't. Yeah, they're
You
like
can't
me.
resist the food.
And then I saw the reflection there. Like, and I was so surprised. I saw. I looked towards the fridge. There's nothing. Like, is my mind playing tricks on me, or was it there? And then I sold the fridge, and then bought the new one. The end. Oh,
Never happened again.
Oh my god.
it never happened again. But after I sold the fridge, the activities like stopped for a while, and then a couple of years after that it happened again. But this time it's upstairs, like in front of my room. But yeah, I don't want to talk about that because I think it's here in my room now.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Oh god.
fuck.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh,
Good luck,
it's-
dude.
Gabate.
Because it's
Gabate
warm,
kudasai.
like very warm.
God.
Behind me, like
Someone's not sleeping tonight.
Someone is definitely not sleeping tonight.
that's okay. I'm fixing my schedule anyway. So
Oh my god.
when I heard someone's told me like this person is a paranormal expert because she can see, she can talk, she can mediate the spirit.
Is she
said that-
credible?
I don't know, but she's very good at that.
What did she say?
She said if it's warm, it's either a guy or it has bad intentions. Something like that. I think it's a guy. If it's cold, then it's a female. So now there's some guy
that
in my room.
explains a lot. Okay, that explains a lot. I'm just gonna say that explains a lot. So
The dude's hot, yo. The dude's hot.
It's warm behind me, like just a few centimeters behind me.
Shit.
Okay, now you know the
okay.
basics of that. Like, warm is guy, cold is female. Let's move on to the next story. So this
Because
happened.
guys are
Okay.
hot
This
and
happened.
girls are cool.
Well, that kind of reminded me about an episode in How I Met Your Mother where like the couple wanted to make a baby and like
Oh
the
yeah,
guy,
that episode.
the guy was told like if you want a baby boy you gotta heat up your genital, and then the woman was like
If
she
you want
was
a
told if she
female-
wanted a baby girl, yeah, she gotta cool her genital.
Yeah,
So
she
yeah.
puts ice on it.
I don't know if the writers know the connection about that or
I
what,
don't think
but
they
yeah.
do. Okay, next story.
Coincidence.
This happened not long ago. It's like this year. No, it's not this year. It's last year, like the end of the year. So, me and my friends were going to the mall like after church. So me, my female friend.
your GF.
No, it's not my girlfriend.
Okay.
Let's call her C.
Okay.
C. And then I was like with my two other friends. I was with let's call him B. So B and C. So I was in the car with them. The first few minutes of the ride, there's nothing happening. We're just singing and laughing. And then like halfway halfway to the mall, I started feeling very hot behind me. The car was enough for like 6 people, and the seat behind me was empty. Like there's nothing. It's empty. So I started feeling hot. Like it's I thought it was the car. That's just hot. The weather here. So I didn't really notice what's happening behind me, but it's very hot. I was sweating so hard. And then we went to the mall, yada yada yada. We chatted, we laughed, and then when we started going back to the car, I felt something warm again at the back behind me. Then I talked to my friend like, I started feeling very very warm when we were driving here, and then he was like, oh. Was it something? I don't know. I think it is. And then, she can see. She can see.
Oh boy.
What?
She can see the ghosts. During that time when we were in the mall, there's nothing happening. And then when we went back to the car, she started standing still in front of the car. She doesn't want to go in. She said, "There's a guy in the front seat."
Oh shit. Oh,
Oh
shit.
boy. Oh god.
Oh damn.
And then-
Oh damn.
And then I was like,
Oh, fuck.
it's a guy, right? Yeah, it's a guy. He's in the front seat now. And then he went to the back seat. This apparition, this entity, this spirit, I don't know. He went to the back seat. So C was like, I don't want to go in, but we insisted her to go in. Like, it's okay, you can sit in the front. It's okay. So she sat in the front. I sat on the back again. I felt very warm, like, ooh, it's burning. And then we were like, it's okay. Don't mind him. Just drive. It's okay. And then when we were going out of the gate from the mall, she yelled, "Don't touch me!" And then we were so shocked. And then, oh man, I was like, I'm trying my best to fend off, because I learned some of this stuff. It worked. He was gone. And then on the way home, my friend B started to tell about his experience in the paranormal stuff. And then on that moment, it happened again. But this time it's cold. It's very cold.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. So it's a grill.
Yeah.
Women.
Women.
Oh, so whammon.
So when he started talking about it, the car started feeling very cold. Like, inside the car was freezing. I was wearing my hoodie, so I can still handle it. But the temperature dropped. Like, whoa. So I said, like, if there is anyone behind me, please just get out of the car. You have nothing to do here. So I was like trying to fend off again, but I felt like she was attracted to one of the guys in the car.
Interesting.
So
I know who it is.
I was joking to him like,
Alright.
I think she likes you, and then he was like, oh no, please just get her off. And then I was like, okay, and then nothing happened.
That happened in the same day, or?
Yeah, it happened in the same day.
Whose car was it?
It's B's car.
Oh, okay.
And then
that helped.
when we were
Wait. Pause for a bit. I'm gonna turn on the lights.
Way ahead of you. Way ahead of you, Natasha.
You
way
weren't
ahead of you.
prepared.
That's much better.
my
I
lights are
always
on.
turn on my lights.
Shining bright like a
Always.
diamond.
You will never find me in a dark room. Yeah, you'll never find me
I
in a dark room.
turned on the light specifically for this episode.
Yeah.
Usually it's like dark pitch.
Are you back? Is it on now?
Yes.
Okay. Fast forward. When we were near the destination, she told us like, shit, the street was full, like, not people, but those.
Oh boy. Yikes.
Because it was like 10 p.m. You know lah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
You know those streets like
Yeah.
are
At that
usually
point of time,
kind
it's
of
usually
empty.
yeah.
But she said it's full. So so yeah, that's my experience. I still have more, but I gotta give people, the mic.
Chance.
I think this whole podcast can be filled just by your stories. Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Love story,
Your
ghost
authority
stories.
here.
Although I wanna go, but like I'm not sure, cause I don't know.
Go ahead, let's move to Jerry next.
Yes.
Okay, going off from Rafi, Rafi's contact said, cold is grill girls and hot is guys, right?
Yeah.
So funny story. So some of you guys been to my house.
Yeah.
You guys know the round table that my family uses as a dining table.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes like I'm home alone, like around at night, I'm eating there, and I can just feel this cold wisps of wind just rubbing against my leg. But then there's no wind. There's no like actual wind. There's no fan turned on. So I just brushed it off as like, must be, I don't know, must be
the wind. Must be the wind.
Must be the wind.
Must be the wind.
I just brushed it off like, must be the wind. Here's the thing though, like I've experienced a couple paranormal things in my house, but then like I just don't give a shit about it. Oh god, I'm actually feeling the cold. Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm actually
because
feeling
you're
the cold.
talking
Oh,
about
shit.
it. That's why.
Oh,
I think
god.
you're just overthinking it, really.
Maybe
Also, Jer,
I overthink a lot. Uh-huh.
it is a girl.
Congratulations, it's a girl!
Dude.
But why is she touching my legs?
No, she's not touching your
For
leg.
your legs. Leg fetish.
She's just there. She's just
Rafi
there.
is like a long range,
it's okay.
long range addiction.
Also, I also sometimes like in my room, specifically in my room, I feel warm. I feel warm, but like, like if you're scared of ghosts, you basically feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah?
This isn't. I feel warm, but it's not uncomfortable like warm. It's like someone's there to protect you, kind of thing, kind of warm. You get me?
Oh.
There
That's
are some
sweet.
spirits that.
Cause I don't know if this is true or not, but like my mom. So basically, I don't know if I told this to you guys already. Like, so I wasn't actually supposed to be the first child. If I was supposed to be the second child, and I was supposed to have a big bro.
Oh.
But like my mom,
condolences.
my big bro, basically gugur. I don't know what's the correct term
Sorry
here.
for that.
Yeah, and then like my mom actually gave him a proper burial. I heard my mom believed like this thing where if you give the unborn child like a proper burial, it will come back as like a guardian spirit, something like that. I don't know. That's like the belief my mom. So like I always like think like that kind of feeling is like my big bro like protecting over me. So yeah.
No wonder your room
Well,
feels
that-
nice.
Well, that feels wholesome now, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Rafi, you feel better now?
It feels his room. It feels very comfortable to be in. Like, out of all the places, his room is very nice. Like his living room upstairs, where his PS4 is, it's nothing compared to his room. Like, whoo, I can sleep there.
Yes, my room is very comfy.
Indeed,
my room
it is a
very
bedroom. There is a bed.
So Jerry basically has a Paimon now.
Kind of.
Jerry has a stand.
I don't have emergency food. I'll just say that.
Yeah, you have a stand, Jerry. No.
I have a stand.
Only in your room, though.
Only in my room, though. Only in my room. So yeah, that's I guess that's one of my thing. That's one of the wholesomer versions. Although there are also some more weird stuff happening in my home. One of them being the laundry room. I do not like the laundry room
I don't like your
at
room
all.
either.
The laundry part of the laundry part of my house, right, Faye?
Yeah.
I do not like that at all. I don't know. Rafi said he can feel, right? But then, like, for me, I'm not sure if I can feel, but I just feel either comfortable or very uncomfortable. That's it.
No in between.
But I don't no sometimes no in between, like either like the uncomfortable scale only it's either comfortable or uncomfortable, of course, varying degrees of comfort and uncomfortable. But like every time I go to the laundry room at night, I just feel super uncomfortable. I don't know why. I just feel like something's there because there was this one incident where I had to turn on the lights. And when it's dark, it's really fucking dark back there. Okay. Sorry, I paused. I had to look at the laundry room because I'm just like, I know you're there somewhere out there. You can't get in here.
Don't
Fuck
look
you.
for him.
You can't get in here. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I don't know. But I don't know. I just don't. It's just I felt uncomfortable. Just like that one time. I think it was 4 or 3 years ago. I just felt super uncomfortable. I'm still uncomfortable there, but like it's not as bad as 3 years ago. I was trying to turn the lights on, but then like I just felt something watching me in the darkness, like really watching my movements. And I just remembered just like running towards the light switch, and I heard something from the darkness like trying to stop me.
Oh
And so
shit! You hear
I literally just hear
something?
like I heard like something like that, like
Oh, fuck.
like that.
Oh, fuck.
And then like when
Yeah.
I opened the light, it kind of like scuttled away, like and then like I heard this loud like sound like that, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? ever since that day, I'm just like, I do not wanna know what the fuck that is. I'm just gonna go to my room, sleep, and just waste my
Ignorance
days away
is a bliss.
in my room.
That'll make a good short film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's right.
It's
That's right.
either
Dhika, make it.
something else
Make
or
that.
it's a big ass house gecko.
Maybe it's a big ass
House
house gecko.
gecko.
I don't know.
Probably a big ass house gecko. But who knows? Maybe. There's a lot of lizards in my home. I don't know how the fuck they go in, but yeah, there's a lot of lizards in my home. That's it. But I don't know if this counts as a horror story, but there's this one nightmare that I vividly remember to this very day, even though it was in like grade 5. I still vividly remember to this very day. So, you know, like those pavements like down the road where it's just like one light bulb like shining, there's like one street lamp shining like this spotlight down the road, and like the sections in between are like dimmer. So the dream went on like I was walking down a street like that. There were some houses and buildings around, but like it's all also dimly lit. Or the only one that's like really brightly lit was these spotlights. So I was walking down, and I remember stopping on one of the spotlights just to look back. I looked back, there was like 3 other spotlights behind me, and on the very far end, there was a silhouette. There was a silhouette. It was just standing there. At first, I was like, okay, maybe I knew it was a nightmare, but like I wasn't waking up. I wasn't waking up. That's the scary part. I wasn't waking up. And so I just decided, like, okay, let's just go to the front and just keep going. So I did walk. I did walk to the next spotlight. But then, like, as I kept walking towards the next spotlight, I heard, like, and I looked behind, she was like 2 spotlights away from me, like this creepy ghost figure, the very generic ghost figure, like we all know. Long hair draping down
Why is it always long hair?
the tattered.
It's not fair for the short-haired girls.
The Grudge. If you've watched The Grudge, it's like The Grudge.
It's like The Grudge, yes. She was just standing there, just like 3 spotlights away from me. And so I began to like walk faster in front. But I heard her like going tuk, 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 like even faster. I looked back. She was just 2 spotlights away from me. And I could like vividly see like all the details, like her hair was all messy, her skin was all this, like there was just like chunks of meat gone. I could see like the dark rotting meat muscle just underneath her bluish dead skin. It's like, ooh, I can remember all the details. And I just remembered like just walking in front, just walking to the next spotlight, like almost running, and I didn't hear her. I looked back, she was gone. I thought like, okay, nightmare over, right? Right? I turned around. She was there, but she didn't. But she didn't scare me. The only thing she did was just jam her hand towards my face, and I could literally feel like a hand like grabbing my face, like physically, like you know how when like someone just like grabs your face forcefully.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Like I could really feel it, and then like I woke up and like
Oh.
that was probably like the most scariest nightmare I had, and ever since then that's also the reason why I never turn off my lights when I sleep in my room. That's the only reason why I never turn off my lights. Cause like I remembered like vividly, I think I slept in a really dark room, and that's why I just never did that ever again.
You know what, Jer?
So yeah.
People say that dreams are based on something you saw in real life. So
Fuck.
I don't know where you saw that, lady.
Well, I don't know if that thing, I mean, that statement is real.
Nah, true. Yeah. Nightmares can also be manifestations of negative emotions. So
It's like in the sense that like well I mean like it's like in the sense like when you write a story, you draw from what you know, whether you experience it or whether you know it from knowledge. Similarly, like your brain can't make anything it just can't make anything without input. So like dreams are like that.
I would like to believe my apparition was a manifestation of my uncontrolled emotions, so like boiling out and trying to take over me. So there's that. So yeah.
I'm sure it's nothing that serious, like a ghost in real life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just feel like it was around the time where my emotions were getting the better of me, so maybe that's what it symbolizes. I choose. I guess I'm giving it meaning now. I never actually stopped and gave it meaning, so I guess that there's the meaning I gave it. So yeah, this turned into a very philosophical and wholesome talk.
You know, your stories kind of sound like the short film Lights Out.
Oh
seriously?
yeah.
Damn.
Lights Out.
Oh damn.
Damn, that film scares the shit out of me.
So short.
I haven't watched.
I mean, the short film.
Is it scary? I haven't watched that.
The short film. It's
The
so
Lights Out
short, but
thing?
it's good. Yeah.
That short film, is it?
I hate watching it.
Oh yeah. I see. I saw that once.
I don't do horror.
I turned down the volume all the way to 0 because I knew some shit is coming.
I was in class. I had to. Film student.
Yeah, I pity you.
Well, that's mostly my paranormal stuff. I don't have much. Oh wait, actually, since I don't have much, actually, you know what? It's fine. No. If I tell the scary experience of my friend, that's gonna take up a lot of time. So yeah, let's not. Right then. I
Moving
don't
on?
know. Once it. Yeah, moving on.
Glenn.
Hi there.
Hi
You
there.
don't believe it. You don't believe in ghosts, right? So you don't have paranormal experiences, right?
Yeah.
We only
Right.
don't believe in ghosts in principle. Like me, in principle we don't believe in ghosts, but you know, practically
Jump scares are still pretty scary.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the noise that makes it scary, the boom.
I guess like I don't have any like paranormal stories to tell. Like I guess like I can like I guess it's an experience that I guess like I'm most terrified about. That's like kind of still haunts me to this day. Like it's about like the time like when my grandma was still here, because like my grandma passed like a few years back. Hey, year and a half,
Sorry.
right?
A year,
It's not
year
that
and a
long
half
ago.
Year
back.
and a half, right? Yeah, and then like it was like on the months like leading to that, right? And then like just like going day to day, like taking care of like oxygen tank and whatnot, right? And like I was watching TV with her, right? On like the living room, and then and like one of my neighbors like called out, and it's like asking for help, right? And then like since like it's not the pandemic and I could go out, you know, and like I ran out, right? Because like she was terrified, she was like screaming, and then like saying that like so like my neighbor has like I guess like my neighbor's grandma, or like it's like same age as my grandma basically, and then like a few blocks, I guess not a few blocks, like a few houses like beside me to the left, and then and like she was choking, she said, and then like so I came and see like they were like all terrified. There was like the security guard there also, and then like I called out to my mom to like get the car keys and whatnot, because like just like trying to rush her to the hospital and whatnot, and like while I tried to like come there and like lend a hand, there was like two other security guards, and like she was there just like unconscious, like choking, and then like with like sort of like foam on her mouth and whatnot. It's like eyes white already, and then like just being there and like seeing like not being able to do anything, right? And that feeling, like, and then we like my mom had the car over, we like the three of us, we carried like my neighbor to the car, like just like lump her on like the back seat, right? And then like I went to the front seat with my mom, and then we went, we sort of like went through like the hospital is about 10 minutes away. It's not that far. It's just like if you go out of the road, it's like the main road, it's like turn left and like you arrive, right?
The main road at
like
his house.
yeah, but then like it just felt so long, and then like I can hear her like still like trying to breathe, right? And then like those like guttural kind of like sounds, like trying to breathe but like not being able to. She's like at this point like just unconscious, so like yeah, you can even hear like the bubbles, you know, like and like I think like that's like still haunts me to this day. Like air of like wet air trying to like come in and out of like her throat. And then like we arrived at the hospital, right? Like in the emergency room, like we carried her, and then there were like two other nurses who went and like took over. She unfortunately passed away like that day also. Like my neighbor, like her son and like his wife was at work, so like we called them as fast as possible. They arrived, and like it's just basically like just like this really somber and silent moment, you know, like when one day you're just like sitting down on like a couch, like watching TV with your grandma and the other, and like 10 minutes later you're like in an emergency room, right? And then like just like it's not exactly like any of my family members or anything, but like it's
just the trauma that gets you, like, really.
yeah, exactly. It's just it happens so fast, but like so slow at the same time at the moment, right? So like, and then like
Yeah, it's
and then
that's
until
Yeah,
now
I
it's
get
like
you.
still kind of hear that like guttural kind of bubbly sound of trying to breathe but like not being able to, and like it
yeah,
just gets to me, you know, sometimes.
yeah.
It traumatized you.
I
Uh-huh.
I understand. Like attending my uncle's funeral and just hearing the cries and screams of his children also like really like got me.
It doesn't really go away.
So like less like about like ghosts, but like about like the people, you know, and like it's not exactly supernatural, and like probably like oh you see people dying in movies, but like I feel like it's definitely like much more
More.
Traumatized.
I guess vivid, or like it's real. Yeah, I mean it is real, so like you know it's much more vivid, you know, when like you hear someone like dying, you know, they're dying, and
yeah,
then, like
dying.
you can't do anything about it, right? And then like and yeah, I mean I I guess that's it. Definitely prepared me for like what's to come, because like a month or so later, like my grandmother passed away, and like I had to watch her die, and like on her deathbed, and like you can really see like she's just staying still, trying to breathe and whatnot. And, like it's just sad. Yeah, it's just sad.
The same thing happened for my grandpa. Like it was middle of the night or something, and then I was rushed to wake up and then drive. My whole family drove to my grandparents' house, and there he was already lying down like on that bad. The doctor was there, and then everyone was crying. Like it definitely took you by surprise. He was sick. He was like Glenn's grandma. He was taken care of in the hospital, and then I think everyone knew it could happen, but yeah, you're never prepared for it.
You're never prepared, even though you know it's going to
what's
happen.
gonna
Yeah,
happen.
You just
Like-
can't really prepare yourself for that
Even
ever.
even
After
yeah.
you got used to it, like it's always
Yeah.
something new, I
Like-
guess.
Like sometimes like our group likes to joke about death, but then like at the face of real death we just like
You can't
shrivel
you
up
can
and
do
just
shit about it.
can't do anything about it, and you just like feel so hopeless, and just you can only look at them at like this sorry state and can't do anything. It just feels kind of crushing, you know.
After you see it right in front of you, you cannot see death in the same way ever again. It takes the innocence out of you in seeing death, you know.
I mean it definitely like seeing one of my uncles getting tuberculosis and just lying in bed, like literally nothing but a skeleton, and like seeing my other uncle's dead body after he killed himself is just it gets you. It gets you hard.
Yeah, it just sticks with you.
Anyway,
That took a different turn.
I mean,
Holy
entirely I'm not even
dark.
I'm not even feeling scared anymore because of that.
Yeah.
Just shoot away. That shoot away the scaredness, I swear.
Like the scary gone. Sad is the new scary.
It's just sad. Yeah.
It's gonna
real
help you
life
sleep.
is like
I mean-
real life is more power. What we can experience is like more powerful than like, you know.
At the moment, it was terrifying, right? Definitely, but like if
Yeah.
you just look back, it's just sad and morbid. It's just like there's not even like really that like the sounds. Yeah, it haunts me, but then yeah, it's just sad, you know.
Yeah.
Like
And like that's something I have to get used to.
exactly being like a doctor and whatnot, you know. Like
Just
the sound of, like, a person dying.
don't cause it. Then,
Hopefully.
Jeez. Okay.
okay,
Amen.
don't cause it intentionally.
Make this as an inspiration, as something to make you, do better in the future as a doctor.
You know he's in it for the money,
Don't
right?
take people for granted.
I'm in it for the money. I mean, like, to gain that money, I need to help people. So, like, it's not exactly conflicting interests, you know?
Yeah, okay.
It's not exactly, it's not exactly
Fair
conflicting
enough.
interests. I can...
Right.
Okay, let's...
Glenn,
let's
you
brighten
have
the
anything
mood a
else?
bit.
I mean, I guess that's it. Like, after that, like I experienced like my grandmother's death, and I guess like that went by like so fast, right? And then um I got nothing about like supernatural stuff. I'm sorry, but yeah, guess like
That's
that's like
fine. Horror.
That's all
when
right.
I felt
instances
most
of evil
terrified, I
stuff
guess.
as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes like haunting doesn't have to be scary, you know.
I should have saved Glenn for last so we could sleep, you know?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Anyways, yeah, moving on to Natasha, she seems quite eager.
What?
I mean,
this guy?
there's
Bob?
there's
Like the one
Bob,
you say?
Jessica, Stairs.
No
what
spoilers,
else?
no spoilers.
Okay, so first of all, I hope since I'm about half the world away from home, I hope they don't really have teleportation powers because fuck me if they do.
Highly
I'm gonna
likely
say
they
nothing.
do.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Shut up. Ignorance is a bliss I do not want to know. Shut up. I don't want to.
Just think them like they need to take the plane or the boat, you know?
They cannot buy tickets. They cannot swim. They're tied to one place.
They
They
don't
cannot
need to buy
teleport.
tickets.
Ignorance is a
They
fucking
don't need to
bliss.
buy tickets.
Ignorance
They
is
can
a
just
bliss.
hop on the airplane's wings and just
Stop
yeet
pushing.
over there.
Any comfort,
Alright,
usually
alright.
like cases
I'll stop.
of possession can be solved by taking a plane ticket out of the island. Usually like possession in Java, for example, the smart people usually advise, oh, take a plane out of Java.
Oh, so they can't follow you.
At least some can. I don't know
Some.
about your specific case.
Well, Natasha doesn't
fuck
want to go
me.
deep, so
Yeah.
let's
Well, I mean,
not.
here in the UK, you probably have to worry about different types of supernatural things. Or plus, in addition to.
Actually, for Natasha, I think they're more scared of you than you of them.
What?
Because you're a vampire, that's why.
I mean, her alone without the vampire
He
is...
shot fuck like
Anyways, carry on, yeah.
I'll just start. Well, actually, I'm not scared of them. If I'm like super tired, I can just tell them, like, oh my god, let me sleep. Just fuck off. Like that. I did that a few times and it worked because I was so tired. I just don't care if they come to kill me or something. And yeah, surprisingly it worked. But like, let's start from the beginning. Here, let's start with Bob. There's this one
My
back
favorite.
home in.
The builder.
Yeah. No. It's from back home. Yeah, I often work up to sunrise because my brain works better at night for whatever reason. Yeah, so I stay up, and since I think all of you have been to my house, right? My workroom has this glass door, huge glass door. Yeah, so usually around after midnight. So it's 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. I would see like this shadow quickly looking into the room, like peeking over the corner, just very quickly, like it's shy and it's tall and it's like dark. Yeah, I don't really see it straight away, but like it's always out of the corner of my eyes. Except it never appears in the room, thank God. Yeah, but it's always outside and like it's peeking in very quickly, leaning over the side and like disappearing back behind the corner. Yeah, I always chalk that up. You know what? I'm just tired. I need to finish this quickly. But then after that, it's sunrise, and yeah, my sleep just got fucked up again and again. So yeah, it's always that same excuse. I'm just tired. It's okay. And then one day, Rafi, yeah, Rafi came to my house.
Yay.
And I asked him, Rafi, do you feel anything? And he said, yeah, there's something there. I was like, aha, shit. And Rafi also pointed out other spots which I was not aware about, like in front of the entrance door and in the stairs, and yeah. But then I was pretty skeptical because come on, I keep thinking there must be a rational explanation. So Next time my friend came over, this is a completely different friend. She never met Rafi. She's the one that passed away like last March. A good friend. Yeah, so she went there and she was like, oh, there's something there. She said the exact same thing Rafi did, and you two never even met or talk about it. Yeah, she can feel that stuff too. I was just, shit, okay. And then I just told her, that, you know what, just shut up. I don't want to know. Ignorance is a bliss.
Just a side note as well, Natasha. Not gonna lie, when I went to your storage room, I just felt uncomfortable. So yeah.
I would always turn the lights on. Usually, if I had to go to the storage room, I would turn the lights on and just do whatever quickly and get out. Also, the final time is with my mom. We were talking and like sharing about our day. It was night, after midnight, because she couldn't sleep, so she just came down there, watched me work, and like we were talking. And she was suddenly just stopped mid sentence. I was like, "Wait, what's that?" I was like, "What's what?" It's I thought I saw something there, and then she like went over this corner, and she's like, there's nothing here." I asked, "What do you see?" Like, "Oh, I see this guy, this I don't know, like a guy tall. He's doing this," and then she did the gesture where like you're peeking over the corner really quickly, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's what I saw."
no.
I never told my mom about it because I keep thinking I'm just tired. You know, I don't even believe it myself. So when my mom said that, I was like, "Oh shit." Yeah, then I told her about what I saw, and then she also just got scared, and then we're like, "Okay, let's go to bed now. Or now it's time to sleep."
House is haunted.
Fuck me. Ugh.
Everyone's house is haunted one way or another.
Yeah, it's usually like that, I think. Okay, now this time is it's from my friend. She told me that her friend at one point, she as a child, her friend can see stuff. So was this time where her friend went to a storage area of her grandma's house, and there's Miss K in there.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Oh boy.
And then this friend immediately closed her eyes and prayed the Lord's Prayer, like "Our Father who art in heaven," something like that. She expected the ghost to go away, but Miss K, as she heard Miss K right in front of her face, following along with the prayer, like "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name," like something like that. Yeah, the story woke me up, even though I don't know her friend. But yeah, you can just imagine it. Like, oh, fuck me.
The only way to make them go away is the prayers the Muslim have.
The what? Oh yeah. Those ones. Or like, yeah. Also, this is pretty much a lot more recent. When I moved in here the first night, I just turned off the lights to go to sleep. I was very, very tired. Yeah, again, I was very tired, so I have more power then. I was like, okay, finally sleeping. I can hear like someone walking right beside my bed. Like, yeah, I hear the footsteps like right beside my bed, walking down the hallway towards the door, and then back again. I was like, I turned on the lights, nothing there. I looked outside, nothing there. Back then it was just me and my one friend, because no one else moved in yet. So, yeah, I was like, nothing. Okay, it's probably just my imagination. I'm just tired. Then I tried to go back to sleep, turned off the lights again. And then like the sound came again, exact same sound, footsteps on the floor, back and forth. So I was like, oh my god, can you just shut the fuck up? I am very tired. I have like a 13-hour flight. I barely slept. And like I was like, in the name of Jesus Christ, get the hell out. And then like after that, nothing else happens. Like, yeah, power of anger and tiredness, I suppose.
And also a bit of the Lord's.
Yeah, and the Lord's Prayer, and yeah, oh god, yeah. But like in the morning when I thought about it again, I just get shivers. Like, oh my god, was I that tired? Yeah, but yeah, I guess tiredness helped. What else? Right, another one. So like a year or 6 months before my dad passed away, I had a dream that he's dead. So, like, I saw him gathered with his friends, talking and all that, and after that he died. And the year after that, yeah, he actually did die. Like, after a reunion with his friends, he came home late at night, he took a shower, and aneurysm, he died pretty quickly, like 10 minutes less. Yeah, my mom was the one there because I was already asleep back then. So she told me like she tried all the stuff to like help him, and like yeah, it just didn't work. So yeah, after that I just kind of made myself learn everything about like a stroke, heart attack, emergency stuff. So like yeah, I can do CPR right now. I taught myself and like other stuff. But anyway, just last night, literally last night, I dreamed that my grandma died.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so
Oh
I'm
no.
kind
Oh, boy.
of scared.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. The dream was that she died after we were on a call. I was calling her like through a phone, and then she just died. Yeah, that was the dream that I know. Well, people say if you talk about your dream, it won't happen. So, I know. Hope not. Because I didn't really talk about my dad's dream.
Hope your grandma is in good health.
Yes.
Hope so
Yeah,
too.
she's healthy. She's healthy. Still calling me fat. Definitely healthy. Every single time we do a video call, the first thing she would say was like, "Oh, you got fatter." Come on. Yeah, Asian grandmas. I think that's it from me.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything special in China?
In China?
Anything special in
Yes.
China or your personal
Yeah, in
experience so
China.
far throughout your whole entire existence in this miserable planet?
Wow, what a harsh way to say, but
I mean, I did say
China-
miserable planet, so yeah.
I don't think I've ever had any supernatural. Oh, except the time when I'm drunk and I just started imagine like people.
Wait.
Yeah,
You were drunk.
I was drunk.
Okay, tell
think-
us.
He has a social life, Jerry.
Oh yeah, true.
No, it's
He
just
is,
that-
yeah.
It's not supernatural, but firstly talking about like Halloween. The Halloween that I imagine is just like friends inviting to go to a party rather than like supernatural stuff. I think Halloween has been like kind of like a Christmas celebration or New Year celebration for me. Yeah, so you just go somewhere with your friends, enjoy the day, like talk with them, and then play some games which is related to like horror stuffs, and also like yeah, getting wasted.
Of course.
Of course.
Like
Totally
exactly
getting wasted.
exactly last year's Halloween, I had a party with my friends and all. Like we did Halloween cosplays. And I remember I did cosplay as Blade, the black dude. I'm not racist, but the black dude with a sword.
Oh yeah, I know
I
Blade.
mean the vampire.
Yeah.
The vampire.
Yeah,
one?
that one.
Yeah,
So
okay,
I
that was pretty
cosplayed as
cool.
him, and I had a sword. I brought a sword. And
Oh damn.
that night, I went back at like 3 a.m. after getting wasted, while bringing my sword. And I imagined myself being in a Neo situation.
You know what?
Game
no.
Neo.
In a video game situation
Oh.
Fighting
where
yokai.
he's fighting off demons, I bet.
Fighting
I was
off
getting
yokai.
real wasted with two of my friends, and we were like walking back to our dorm, right? And my friends was like, "Oh, let me hold the sword for you. I'm gonna fight some zombies, blah 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 blah." And then there's other ones. No, let me. I want to fight some assassins. This is the Shogun period.
What the?
He's like a Shogun period enthusiast. He knows a lot about like Oda and all. But then I was like, guys, you want me to kill you? I just
Oh my God.
took my sword out and started like hitting the sword on how to say it, on a lamp post.
Okay.
And it made like a tang 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 sound. Then like a car going like I don't know where the car is going, taxi I think. The driver came and then like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Don't you see there's an enemy in front of me? And then both of my friends like, yo, you're so blind, like talking in Chinese, right? And I was like, you're hitting a lamppost. You want me to take you back to your dorm? And I was like, okay. And we just quietly
okay.
sat in a taxi, and then we went back to our dorm. We just slept.
How are you
dangerous.
still able, you know? But then again, I have heard stories where people just drunkenly go back home.
Yes.
So yeah.
Here's the reason how I remember the whole thing. When we were doing that, me and my two Indonesian friends, there was another Malaysian group who we were hanging out with. They were right behind us, and they were taking a video of us. The next morning,
Blackmail material.
I opened my WeChat group and I saw the video on the Halloween party group. And I was like, this must be a video of yesterday, like we're having fun and all. But then I saw the start of the video, like, I think this is my sword. And I saw myself like hitting the sword on a lamppost with three of my friends. And my friends were like hitting the lamppost with bare hands and one doing the karate moves like
Oh my god.
my most memorable Halloween this fun.
That went from this podcast went from this episode actually went from super scary to wholesome to sad and now to funny.
but I think-
Well, I mean, it's
But I
technically a
think that-
Halloween story, so.
True.
The Halloween. It is a more Halloween story than like what we just told. It's literally a
Yeah.
Halloween story.
Yeah, for me, Halloween is just basically like watching horror movies with friends, enjoying
A reason to
parties
get
and
drunk.
all.
And get drunk.
We gotta mention,
Oh, boy.
we don't really celebrate Halloween here in this country. Like,
Yeah.
it
sucks.
goes only as
This
far
place
to like
sucks.
decorations in malls, selling Halloween items, or maybe some
Yeah.
parties. But yeah, usually daily
Yeah,
life
there's
stuff's
no
nothing.
official celebration or anything.
No, Chinese people in China don't celebrate either, but like only some parts of the how to say it, the young-uns. The young
Young-uns?
people.
The youngins.
Back in my day. But the oldies, they don't celebrate.
You mean the
these
boomers?
kinds of-
Yes, pretty much the same here, right? It's like boom. Halloween is not a governmentally
Yeah, it's not-
acknowledged
it's not like-
holiday,
yeah,
but like
it's not
you
like
see
a-
people getting shit faced while dressed up in bars, and this my friends do
but
that.
I don't know
So
why.
yeah,
Yeah, for me, it's just like a celebration, but for supernatural things, I don't think I've ever felt it myself, but I've seen people, like my friends, it happens to them like not often, but sometimes.
you're too drunk.
No, I mean in high school, every year we usually have some kind of like retreat where we go somewhere. Then there's every
Oh,
night there's
I know.
there's some kind like a like where you have to like how do you say it?
You homestay
You
at
stay in
their
a-
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At a dark place, and then you try to like remember like, oh, your parents love you, and and you have to blah 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 blah. Blah. Yeah, you guys know.
Wasn't there like an incident back then when we were all in grade 6 or 5 where
Which
we went to the
one?
toilet? Wait, was it grade 6 or 5? Was it grade 7? Was it grade 7? Or I don't know.
No.
I forgot.
If it's the fourth
Point
floor
is-
toilet, I think it's
Point
always
is-
been there.
I remembered that we were in this like kind of homestay where it was like there's a church like on the second floor. There's like a makeshift church on the second floor. There was like a bunch of rooms that us kids could stay in, and like, I just remembered that place was haunted AF. Where behind the place there was just a cemetery.
I think that's grade 6.
That's grade 6, eh?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Wait,
like, I
is
just-
it in school?
No.
School activity.
School retreat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
I
okay.
didn't. I remembered like everyone just like someone like screaming in the toilet because it was dark AF, and then like suddenly like blood just came out of the tap. like quote unquote blood, and I wasn't sure if it's blood. I just remembered like it looked like dried up blood because the water was
It
murky.
might be just dirty
might
water.
be
but
dirty
looking-
water.
Yeah.
Just dirty.
Looking at that stuff, it's like, no blood.
Yeah. Some idiot just shouted that throughout the whole fucking area facility,
And then everyone
like
believed him.
everyone believed him, and like even the girls were like, no, I don't want to go in there. There's
Oh, I
blood water."
remember during grade 10, my room was sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, I also like during that red thread I couldn't sleep. I remember I was in one room with, if I wasn't mistaken, it was Jason, like JS, and Matthew. I was like near the window and I couldn't sleep because I just kept feeling something was watching me out there. I just couldn't sleep. Because like I literally felt like something, like not something. There was like a bunch of things looking at me.
Oh,
like I saw,
shit.
like I was some kind of aquarium creature, and I was
That's
like,
creepy. That's creepy.
like I couldn't sleep. Like when I was about to sleep, it was 4 a.m, and then I heard the siren. I heard the siren go, "Boot," and I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't slept.
You know, I should remember
Wow,
this,
that
but
happens.
I don't remember.
Too bad.
this. Yeah, too bad.
I have
I don't
faint
think-
memory, but not full
Yeah.
remembrance.
Oh, okay, yeah. During grade 10, when we went to Bandung for the trip, we went.
Was it the one where we were wearing the red jackets?
Yeah. We stayed
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this sketchy hotel. I remember the hotel's name. Hotel Yehezkel. I was one room with Haye and Marno. And then we went out, like after we put our stuffs in the room, we went out. Before we went out of the room, we checked the toilet. It's open, and then when we come back, it's closed, it's locked. And then we three was like, oh shit, I think there was a ghost. And then we asked for a teacher to come and to open the door. It was open. It was not locked anymore.
Oh, okay, that's so creepy.
So 3 guys staying in the room tried to force the door open. It wasn't working at all. It won't budge. And then when we go out and then we came back with the teacher, it was, just peek. It's open. And
It was fine.
That was the moment when
Nothing happened.
Rafi, Haye, and Mano just went. What?
I remember I didn't sleep until 4.
Of
I
course.
was when it was 3 a.m. I went out with Marno just to go out, walk around, just to find something scary. Like nothing happening. Nothing happened.
You're
Like,
looking for
nothing
trouble this time.
happened. Yeah, I was looking for trouble. Cause I was curious, like what locked the door? It's so weird.
Are you sure
So,
you
yeah.
tried hard? Because sometimes like you think you try hard, but apparently the door is just kind of hard to use. So
3 of us tried. Like Marno has this strong muscles. Like
Muscles.
yeah, muscles.
Muscle.
So did you guys
Muscles.
actually try shoulder charging the door?
We tried. Like
Oh wow.
but it was locked. It was legit locked. Like
Wow, that is.
you can't open it with, with your body. You have to do it with keys.
well, you're supposed to open doors with hands anyways and keys. Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't.
Indeed.
it
Dhika
didn't
is
work.
speaking true facts.
Anyways, yeah. Back to Jess.
About opening a door.
So
Yeah, back to
Jess,
Jess.
continue.
Yeah, during that retreat, the night. How do I say it? The night scene, the night activity.
Yeah.
It's like the teachers made a path, like I think around 100-meter path, where you go up into like some kind of a small cathedral. And then they put like candles along the way, along the path. And it's like, how do you say it, like a forest path?
A forest.
Kind of like forest. It's dark and you can only see it see the path through the candles the teachers put.
Wait. Candles
kinda
in a
dark.
forest path. Isn't that like some kind of fire hazard?
Yeah.
Probably is.
No, they put it like they have some kind of how do you say it? Where they put the candles like 10 centimeters on top of the ground.
Ah.
Floating
Yeah.
candles, of course, technology.
Yeah, not floating, but there's some kind of a stand.
No, Dhika,
Some kind of
no.
a stand for the candles. Yeah, so basically, like every student will be asked like one by one to walk on their own up there, and then like after a few seconds, the teacher will like, okay, you go now. Okay, you go, and then so it's one by one, right? Then when it's my turn, I went up. Then I saw like I think in the middle of the road, like literally in the middle of the road, like a lot of people is crowding that area. I was curious. Then I went there and I called my friend like, what the hell happened here? Why is it so crowded? Then when I was like saying that, I saw like someone getting seizures on the ground,
Oh,
like
shit.
just like
Oh.
a fish taken out from the water, like flap 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 flap,
Flap flap
Jesus
indeed.
and
Christ.
his mouth was like foaming bubbles. Like it's weird if I try to imagine it. But then like it's crowded and all the like two teachers like putting like how do you say it? A rosary
Oh yeah,
across,
a rosary.
like
Oh.
while
A rosary.
praying at him. And I was like, is this like some kind of a
Exorcism?
sorcery?
Exorcism.
Yeah, but then that's kind of scary. But then one of the teacher picked him up, like rushed him back to the place where we stayed. And I don't know what happens after that. The next day he didn't do any activities until like we went home.
Oh, he missed out.
Yeah, but he was not in the same class as me. Like I was in the science class and he was in the other how do you say it? The social class, and I was not even close with him. I was not even close with him, so I can't ask him like what happened that day. Still, it puts a burden on my mind, like seeing him like flap like a fish like that.
Sorry.
It's creepy. It's really
What happened though?
like
Like,
a
was there
fish.
any official statements or like did he say
He
anything?
was having seizures and flaps.
The
like a fish.
struggle,
Like,
Rafi. The struggle, not the fish.
I think he
The
was.
way you put it, like a fish. Like
I don't know why,
No, but
but
legit,
sounds
it's like-
sounds like epilepsy
His
thing.
body was like
but
blub,
yeah.
blub, blub, blub.
It sounds like epilepsy. If I'm
Yeah,
not,
kind of
yeah.
does.
Seizures.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he has some kind of like he has no sickness at all. He's healthy. He plays sports often, so I don't think that's normal to happen to a guy
Could
like
be
him.
could be epileptic, so who knows?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
never
who
really
knows,
know.
But looking at the teacher like praying for him like that, I don't think so.
I don't think that helps, but yeah.
Where was it? Where
Yeah.
was it?
I forgot the place. It's in Sukabumi
Oh,
or somewhere.
what's the place like? Was it surrounded by trees or?
Yeah, there's like how do you say it? There's like a town, not a town, like a small villa place where there's like 3 buildings, and then on the far right side, not far right side, it's still in the how do you say it? Still in the area, but then in the far right side there's a small cathedral where usually we go there to for morning prayers and night prayers, usually like Catholic school, right? And it's also used for that night activity.
Oh, so it's not in Jakarta then?
It's not.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What was he like? Like, was he easy to curse and stuff?
No, he's one healthy. He's
No, is he like the good type of who would like curse a lot, like say
Yeah.
bad words?
Is he like these guys in the podcast right now?
Hey,
well,
he
yeah.
say-
He play games and sports. Of course, he curse.
Of course, hey! I play games, I play sports sometimes.
to be
Did he curse
fair,
there? Did he curse there?
I don't know. It's like the students were called up one by one. I don't know what he's gonna do. Like, yeah, I wasn't like the first person to saw him. There's like 3 or 4 students in front of me who's like crowding
one
the
sec.
area already.
One sec. I'm gonna close my window. I'm gonna close my curtains because I just feel uncomfortable right now.
While this is happening, I need to go to the bathroom, so be right back. I drank too much.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
If he cursed there, like, I think something
I think
happened.
he might have like,
That
in my opinion, he might have like, this is too dark. Fuck me, I'm scared. This is too dark. Maybe. Not sure.
if that's the case, then
But it was-
yeah.
Tell you the truth,
Something was
it was really, really, really dark. Like, you can't even see the road. You can only see the candles beside the road. So you're not even sure, like, what are you stepping on? Is it
That's
like rock,
dangerous.
or is it like
That's
sand? You don't even know.
very dangerous. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why when you go to a place that dark, don't say, don't curse, don't start cursing, because you never know.
Oh, and there's one more. Like, I think this is even worse. This one is during. How do I explain it? It's like in our school we have a committee, right? Like OSIS, if we call it in
Yeah.
Indo terms, like
The student council.
student
student
council
council.
thing. Then every year we held like some kind of a retreat to, like, the seniors have to I forgot the word. Like, they have to graduate, right? And then they need a new student council member.
Okay.
And then this retreat is used to, like, for the seniors to choose their successors.
Right, yes.
Yeah, and then we found a place. Where is it? I think it's also around Bogor, but the farthest part of Bogor, so it's not like in the middle of the city. It's
Yeah,
quite
I know.
secluded.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, and then there's like a large space where we usually have, like, we do the games, and then we get mad at the juniors trying to test their mantles and all, right? And then there's like a cliff where you can legit fall, and we cannot even see you down there.
Shit. And then
Yeah.
Oh god.
The day that we started to play the games, where we had like 5 stages where the juniors need to go to this place, and then after they finish the games here, they need to go to the other place and all. And one of the games is held near that cliff. Anyone wants to guess what happens?
someone fell.
Someone fell.
No.
Someone got possessed.
No.
Someone
Someone died.
slipped and almost died.
No.
Nothing
went
happened.
so-
Someone
Safe
is that
place.
is that
Absolutely-
is the someone that
absolutely
almost tripped?
nothing happened.
Is the someone that nearly tripped and died you?
No. But actually what Ben
Okay.
said is right. Nothing happened.
Oh wow.
See?
God damn it.
That's
You can see
anticlimactic.
the build up from a
anticlimactic.
mile away.
At first, nothing happened.
Oh,
God damn it.
okay.
At
At
first.
first.
There's so many
At
twists
first.
here, GS. Damn.
But then, like, after all the games are done, the seniors group up together, like, to discuss and all, right? And then we discuss at the place where the cliff is at.
Good lord.
And then
That's just asking for trouble.
it was already like evening, like 5 or 6. It was getting quite dark. And then, like, suddenly we heard a loud boom from below the cliff. It's like, how do you say it? Like a dynamite sound. Like, boom. And then we were like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And someone went to see, right? Someone went to see. He was my friend. He was the vice of the student council. And he fell.
Oh
Oh
shit.
man.
What the hell? And then
See, someone
my
fell.
God.
He fell.
and then what?
But
Nice.
luckily, there's like a small cliff down there, a small stepping where he fell to. So he didn't
Yeah.
fall.
Oh
he
my
didn't fall
god,
right,
that's just
right below there.
holy shit, man.
We pulled him up, and you know what he said? He got mad at us for like, why the fuck do you guys push me?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
And we're like, we're not even near you, bro. Like, you went there yourself. You went to check it yourself. No, but for sure, someone pushed me. Someone must have pushed me.
Oh damn.
He was like getting mad at us, like for like trying to play around with him in a dangerous area. I was like, we were like, no one did that. So we just looked at each other like, is it what I think? Is it? Oh my god! And then that day, that my friend legit was like, he got
Traumatized.
he got traumatized and was like, we're not going to this place, never again.
God damn.
Yeah, he said that he got pushed, like a hard push, because he wasn't even like he was like 5 meters away from falling.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That means like someone pushed him real hard that he fell,
Damn.
and then yeah.
Okay, you guys will have trouble sleeping tonight. I'm editing this.
Yeah. I don't think I'll
okay.
sleep that much
We
anyway.
told the teachers about this, and you know what the teachers say? The teachers only say like, you guys just need to pray a lot. I think you guys just he fell on his own. I was like, how are you taking this so lightly? He almost died. Then
Exactly. Like I don't know why every single Christian or Catholic school here is like, something bad happened to us. Oh, you need to pray more.
yeah.
Yeah. Usually it's like that. It
What do you
doesn't make
mean?
any sense.
Doesn't make sense.
But luckily, no junior students were there. There's only like the student council, like 7 people. It's only 7 people there. So there's only us. So no one's gonna push him, right?
No one in the right mind would
Yeah.
push your best friend down a fucking cliff just for funsies. Seriously, that
Yeah.
shit ain't funny.
unless you're a
You
psychopath.
go to
Yeah.
Puncak and you drove a car there, and you used to see a cliff which is really like high. That's mostly like that cliff.
Yeah,
More
but
or less.
like again, no one in the right mind would push their best friend just for down a cliff just for funsies, unless you're a psychopath.
That happens.
What Natasha said.
Oh yeah, if you're a
Yeah.
psychopath, you're not on your right mind, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, but until now, at the end of the year, when we finally stepped down from being a student council, we wrote in the report never to go to that place again. Like never, ever, ever, ever touch this place. I don't know if the juniors listen or not. They might be like, "Ooh, something must be here. I will go visit that
And
place."
they're probably gonna be stupid. Probably.
Yeah, but
Hopefully
nothing
not.
happened.
Let's hope not.
Hopefully
not.
not. Hopefully they know. Hopefully they're smart. Hopefully, although trusting someone to be smart is a luxury these days.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you, Dhika. Okay, I'm not saying you.
Oh, don't worry, I know myself.
Jesus Christ, man! Don't beat yourself
I
up.
haven't had anything supernatural happen to myself, so yeah.
You yourself are supernatural, JS.
I am the
Getting
supernatural.
a light pole with a sword.
Jason has
Supernatural
superpowers.
indeed.
But I think for 1 year being called blasphemy by Ma'am Mona made me strong.
Blasphemy.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
there. So okay, so JS Rafi, care to explain what happened?
Go on, Rafi.
No, let the victim explain.
All right, let the victim explain.
No, it's like during I think grade 9. Yeah, grade 9. We had religion class, and then after that class we had math. So at religion class, taught by Sir Reynald, we learned a lot of Bible verses. And then at the next class, it's my Mona's class. I start reciting all the Bible verses I learned that day.
You would start. You would just like in 10-minute not even 10 minutes, like 15-minute intervals in class. You would just slowly recite the Bible verses, and then like I forgot. Go on, actually.
It was just like she told us to do something, and I just went to her face like I recite the Bible verses, and then she was like, "Stop saying this blasphemy."
She said that.
Like I think the whole year I did that to her, and she kept saying that to me. So yeah.
Maybe she's a demon.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Oh
Which one's weird? Like the JS?
Yeah, JS is probably the only guy I know who has the balls to say that back to a teacher. The second one is Panson, but yeah.
Fucking legend. Yes, is fucking legend.
JS is a fucking
King.
legend.
Yeah, everyone knows JS.
Yeah, I'm popular.
Yeah,
Thanks.
king.
You're popular for the most weirdest things, I swear.
Yeah, all the weird shit, we all blame it on you.
Yeah, all the
Oh,
weird shit that
no.
sometimes happens in class, we just blame it on him.
Oh, it's JS.
Because
Oh my
like
God,
something
no.
weird some weird shit happened at school. It's probably JS.
Alright, let's carry on. Do you have anything else to add, Jess?
Nah, I don't have much supernaturals, but yeah, happy Halloween.
You don't have much,
Yay,
but yeah,
happy
it's almost 30 minutes of you speaking, honestly. Well, next to our stories, but yeah. Anyways, Ben, then.
I mean,
Are you
it's
awake?
very hard. I am awake. Don't worry.
As a doctor,
my
I think you
chair
should
now.
have a lot of kinda.
I mean, not really. Like people say, "Ooh, corpses are scary." But no, they look like jerky.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's dried meat. It's like meat you put into formaldehyde to dry out. What else would it look like? I immediately. Oh, okay. My friends were like, "Oh, I don't want to touch it." I was like, "Okay, you hold the notes. I'll do the kobok kobok. I'll rummage through the insides. No, kidding. Like I just took out the kidney here. Hold this. I took out the person's kidney. Like, here, hold this.
yeah.
I mean, it's
Interesting.
funny because I've never actually seen I mean, I technically have seen a corpse. Like my grandma, like our grandma Glenn before. Like I saw her corpse as well, but like that's like the only corpse I ever saw. That's like the only fresh corpse, and I've never seen actual gore, viscera. So like I don't know. So yeah, and like people say, oh, it's scary at night at the place. Not really. Like okay, because and again, I'm like Glenn. In principle, we don't believe in supernatural things
Until it happens.
until like we only believe it at the moment. You know, like we only believe that kind of thing when it happens.
Until y'all cosplay as some like long-haired ghost and be like boo in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm gonna be scared
I'll
as
fucking punch
shit.
you. No, I'll fucking punch you. I will fucking anyone who does that. Like I will fucking punch you because that has happened. Someone tried to scare me. I fucking socked them.
Well, it's fight or flight,
I
Yes.
felt
Yeah.
bad. I felt bad, but come on, that's your fault.
yeah, if you want to
reminds
prank
me of
someone, you have to
my
be prepared
experience.
for that.
Okay, so however, I have my mom, my mom specifically, like she likes to tell me stories that for my childhood, and apparently I was involved a lot with the supernatural. I just don't remember any of it, so I'm just gonna retell what my mom told me. So I see a lot of grandmas everywhere, just random grandmas, random people, like in like my old store, my old restaurant, and like there's like a house. There's like my family used to own a house near my house, and it's like a work house for my family's line of work. We use like employees, and so like we bought a house for them to work in. The employees kept getting possessed. We had like a Muslim exorcism. We had like a shaman come in. We had like a priest come in. if I'm no joke, like so it's like 30 waves. I think it was a shaman, Muslim exorcism, then Catholic exorcism. Finally, the problem got solved.
Why was the Muslim one like the first choice?
because the shaman was the first choice.
The shaman. Oh wow, alright. And then the Muslim, and then the Catholic.
Yeah, that's like literally a Hail Mary effort. Because as like Rafi said, usually like the ghosts themselves are Muslim originated because like we live in like the country like so it's safe to assume like they are also associated with that faith.
Very
That's faith.
rarely. Yeah, very rarely
That
does it happen.
faith is like that's what's going to be most effective with them. But but again, like, and I'm not too involved. My mother did not know. But like, okay, and like aside from saying that, I remember this is interesting. So like, apparently, me and my brother are really loved by the spirits.
Wow.
Wow.
Apparitions apparently really like us. So like, my brother brought home. Apparently, like my brother brought home a couple of apparitions as like his best friend. It's like his best friend at the moment. I remember three. I remember three different that he mentioned. I forgot their names, but like I know like he had
You
three.
name them.
He names them. He names them. And apparently me too. Apparently, like according to my mom talked like my mom is a village kid. She's a village kid, so naturally she knows like a lot of like those people who are involved in supernatural. Apparently, Ben, yeah, he like XYZ likes to follow him, but don't worry, they're not malicious. They're protecting him, But I don't feel anything, like legit. But apparently, like I don't know, as I grow up, I hear less and less. Maybe my mom just stopped believing in them, or like I got they got the spirits got less and less fond of me. I know, who knows? But like that's what point. You guys know like okay. So fun fact, there's like this tree. There's like two Bringen trees, two willow. Bringen's willow, right?
I think it is. No
Yeah,
idea.
like
Maybe.
basically like these two trees of a species highly associated with the supernatural in Jogja. It's like twin trees, and like the myth is like if you walk between those two trees, you get you get superpowers.
Interesting.
Or like
Oh, seriously?
or like
So
you
you-
become,
I
or
want-
like you
I
become,
want
or like
quirks.
you gain rights of I don't know, or like you gain like supernatural powers. And but so like apparently, but so like the tradition is like you blindfold yourself and you try to walk between those two trees.
Oh yeah, those trees.
And
I
like
know those trees.
remember the tree?
Oh yeah, right.
You know those
Yes.
trees? Yeah.
Those
I
banyan
apparently
trees.
and like banyan trees. So, yeah. And like so apparently apparently the spirits don't just allow anyone to walk through. Obviously, they protect there by like making people go left, go right, go left, go right. You see people like if you go to that square where trees are, you see like people just turning in circles. But like apparently, I got so close to crossing into the tree that the caretaker of that tree actually stopped me.
Oh, why?
Because like apparently I don't know like I asked him because like apparently if I actually got that he's afraid I'm gonna get marked and like actually got like swept away or whatever, a lot of things.
But you'll get superpowers.
I know. I
Maybe
mean,
you'll be swept away to Isekai. Who knows?
who knows? But the thing that like yeah, then like that's why my mom said apparently like I am so liked by the spirits that they don't interfere with me
So
walking.
he is the
through
spirit.
there.
So he's a spirit boy.
But again, like I don't
Nice.
really, yeah. But then again, like I don't really feel supernatural presence unless like I'm like unless like super creepy, like oh it's a dark abandoned building, there are creeks everywhere. There's a super scary graffiti over there for some fucking reason. Yeah, of course I'm gonna get scared, but like once I'm out of the moment, it doesn't carry with me. It's like I'm scared if it's an immediate danger, but like I can rationalize it very quickly. It's like Glenn. So like
When I tried to
naturally-
when I tried that like willow tree thing, like the banyan tree thing, like it was like I started off like really far away. In the middle, I was like really focused, center. Like when I opened my blindfold, I was like I made like a 90-degree turn. I swear, like
You are not liked by the
weird.
spirits. The spirits do
So
not like
weird.
you.
Yeah, exactly. The spirits do not like you.
You not like me a lot.
Glenn is
Wait, that
rejected
happens a
even
lot.
by the spirits.
Rejected.
Glenn is rejected.
I got rejected. Oh.
Yeah, you got rejected. Yeah.
So we learned that Rafi can not talk to ghosts, feel ghosts. Natasha is always pestered by ghosts.
And
Jazz
I get
is-
angry at them.
Yeah,
I
Jazz
scold
is
them.
Jazz. Jazz is just Jazz.
JS is being JS.
Yeah. Dhika has experienced so many things, but just brush it
I'm
off.
just a normal Asian kid. That's it.
Yeah. Ben is well liked by the spirits.
Was
Was
Well liked.
Well,
Glenn
I
is.
don't know right now.
Rejected by
if
Spirit
it
Chan.
was. You got rejected.
Glenn got rejected by Spirit Chan and Witness Thing, and I have a stand.
Yeah. So like, I have a hypothesis. So like Glenn does not experience supernatural experiences because he's rejected. I do not experience supernatural experiences because I love by like by the spirits. So like I'm shielded and Glenn is just ignored. The same effect.
I'm just so bored.
Ben is
All
just
kind of boring
shielded,
Asian
Glenn
kid.
is ignored.
To the same effect.
anything else, Ben?
Let's see, supernatural. I mean, like, there's like the supernatural being, like in our old school, in our primary school, Mr. Flat. Oh wait, I remember. I think I walked on haunted property once. Like a friend challenged me walking on haunted property. But the thing though, like it's like a forest thing. But you know, I'm the type of it's a forest thing. Like people were, but you know, I'm the type of guy. Like I was in Australia. I was like camping like in this. It's a wood. It's not a jungle. It's like a forest. It's in a forest, you know, woods. And like people usually like at night they huddle they huddle and that thing. But like I'm the type of guy who wanders into the dark forest because I don't want to talk to people.
Wait a
And scared of
minute.
that, you know, there's like a fucking wheel, you know like those wheel swings.
Like,
No, there's like the metal, like the wheel swings.
The
like
tires,
like
the one made of tire.
tire,
Oh, that
yeah,
one.
the tire.
Yeah.
Right outside the fucking cabin, it's like just a single what do you call it? A single tire swing.
Maybe like when you sit on it, like the tire swing just like goes. Let me push you, but I can't because you're too heavy.
So, I don't know, like, yeah, exactly. Like, as like Glenn said, like I don't really experience supernatural experiences. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Oh wait, I forgot to mention like the haunted place. Like I walked in the haunted place, and it's pretty haunted. Like my friends were like, "Oh, this is haunted," blah blah blah. Didn't feel shit. I mean, I felt cold because like it was in the middle of the night. I was wearing like a singlet, not a singlet. Like I was wearing an undershirt, so like, it's actually see through. So obviously I was cold.
Sexy.
I was basically shirtless, and like I was wearing shorts and like sandals. So like I was cold. No, it's cold. It's the middle of the night, like in Puncak, I think on Bukor, like a very high altitude. Oh, it's cold. Obviously, it's very nice wind, very nice breeze, you know. And I just go back. Nothing happened. My friend, yeah, you know exactly. Just repeat. Me and Glenn, we don't experience supernatural experiences for some reason.
I thought that would just be we're dense.
We're we're denser than horror protagonists.
Notice me, human Chan.
Oh, must be the wind.
My
I remember back then, like, Glenn had a sleepover in my house, and in my neighborhood back then, I don't know, maybe at around 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. every hour, the security start going around and banging I don't know what they were banging. It was some kind of metal stuffs. So there would be like metal clanking, and then Glenn, the next morning, he was like, "Holy crap, there were aliens."
No, those are signals.
I don't remember
Yeah,
this.
those are signals.
Glenn,
Nice, Glenn.
why have I not heard of this?
I don't remember.
That's a new one. So it seems Glenn's stupidity has reached an all-time low.
Hey.
Like, you heard metal clanging and you immediately go like, aliens.
It's called imagination of like a 6th grader, I think.
Sure, it was. Sure. Let's go with that. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, and there was another experience that not I experienced, but my friend. It was Jerry should have listened to this. It was when I was filming. We were filming a horror short film.
Oh yeah, it's the one you told me.
Yeah, we were filming a horror short film, a short horror film.
Not gonna lie, that got me hard.
Wait a minute,
And-
it got you hard?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No, not that. No, I was scared.
You people.
Yeah, continue.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Glenn.
My mind is off the charts.
So
That's why ghosts stay away from you.
I just disgusting, yeah?
Guys. I'm by it got me. By when I say it got me hard was that I was fucking scared.
Oh, I see now.
I was scared.
So
You know,
anyways,
the human mind cannot differentiate excitement from arousal and excitement from scared. So
let's not get into there.
Yeah, please not.
So anyways, we had to go to, I think that time it was near Semarang, so it was really far. We had to take the train, and then the set was a kind of like old village house. So we went to the location, and it really is a sort of old village house. There were goats in the house. It's
Even worse.
and then
goats.
behind the house it was immediately a forest. Like just there was a small path, and then there were lots of plants, and then immediately quite a dense forest.
I
And
mean, like those. Is it like those scenes where in local TV shows they just show like a fantasy setting and it's just like forest
yeah,
area?
I think something like that. But we were on the side, so yeah, it's not like the shots in them, but the forest kind of look like that. And as my friend was a sound designer, and as sound designer, usually you on the location you gotta record at least 1 minute of ambience, 1 minute of silence of the sound of in the environment. And so the rest of the crew, we were waiting in front of the house, and then my friend had to go to the back near the forest holding the sound recorder tool. And of course he's a sound designer, he knows what he's doing, so he held it far from his mouth so it doesn't catch anything. And while recording, he listened in his earphone this gasping breath noise.
Oh damn.
Oh shit.
Must be the wind.
Of course.
Oh man.
Even the wind gets tired, huh?
Yeah, the wind gets tired, you know.
The
and
wind
like,
is sighing.
And yeah, afterwards he got back, and well, he told the crew, and everyone were like, "Oh, what?" And they listened. While listening, the gasping breath was there, and then there were a few other noises. We didn't know what it was, but I assumed they were animals because they're near the forest. And he wouldn't do that. I know my friend. He's serious about his work. So yeah, that's one mystery. And luckily nothing happened afterwards. We just kept on joking like, are you still the same person? Or anything like that. But that was it. Actually, nothing else happened.
just curious though, like what do you use the like out of topic though? Like what do you use the ambience for?
It's so that if to fill in this shot, so the scene, you have the shots, and then you have the dialogues, and then behind the dialogues you put like the whole ambience. It should be at least 1 minute so you can loop it. So after the dialogue part, it won't sound cut off.
Interesting.
That's a trick to add to my resume.
It's also for emergencies. Sometimes like if the sound on the field isn't good, you gotta record it in the studio, and then you can add the ambience again later on in post. Yeah, and it not exactly a trick, but yeah, something you gotta remember when filming.
Knowledge.
Okay, so that's all, I guess.
That is all, yeah.
If no one's adding anything anymore.
No more. We want to
Nah,
sleep.
that's enough. It's getting
We
late.
want to sleep.
I mean, we ain't sleeping anyway, right?
I have work to do, so
I
like,
would love my sleep. Please let me have my
Just
sleep.
you can listen to our podcast while trying to sleep, so you feel more comfortable. I'm plugging our own podcast to us.
you feel like you're not alone.
Yep, like, always
Especially for this podcast.
finally having friends,
Having best friends.
Okay.
Watching over you.
Um,
Damn. Never mind.
right then. Happy Halloween again, everyone.
Ooh, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ooh.
Sayonara. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. I'll put links to the music in the show notes. And if you want to ask a question, share your story, or just say hi, you can reach us on Instagram at NotOurPodcast. See you next episode, and have a great life.